Award finalist second Proud Korean Screenplay competition. Original screenplay, Scorpio, adapted into 123-episode epic beauty spy war. Episode 35, Brother, Trust Me. In episode 34, Sang-wook whispered a shocking truth to Jun-tae. Is that really true? What was that truth? Sang-wook's father is a North Korean sleeper agent, marked as a defector for failing to respond to orders, now hunted by an assassination squad. And right now, he's living as a homeless man in Seoul's underground passages. Brother, my mother is pitiful. When I see her bent back, my heart breaks. Jun-tae makes a dangerous decision. He will release Sang-wook. But at that very moment, the shadow of assassins moves in the darkness. Can Sang-wook's family survive? Episode 35, Assassination Squad executes Defector's father, starts now. Sang-wook nodded quietly. Are you telling me the truth? I am. I swear. Then tell me everything. Everything you know. Sang-wook exhaled a cloud of cigarette smoke but said nothing. Still, his eyes wavered slightly. He's starting to crack. Jun-tae, my mother and my father are both involved. Don't push me too hard. If word gets out that I'm in here, they'll kill my parents. I'm serious. So your father's supposed to keep running and living like a homeless man forever? He needs to turn himself in. You say that like it's easy. It's not. They're watching us. Reports go in. They already know I was picked up. That's why it's so dangerous. We'll handle this quietly. Where is he now? That I can't say. If I do, my whole family dies. If you don't talk, we can't protect anyone. You'll regret this later. Don't come crying when you've missed your chance. Tell me now. Give me another cigarette. How many are you going to smoke? Think about your health. You'll drop dead first. Jun-tae studied his face carefully, speaking with genuine sincerity. You know you're the first person who's ever worried about my health. Other than my mom. You think the assassination squad will just let this go? Not a chance. I know. That's why everything feels so dark. They might be hunting your father right now as we speak. That's why I've been doing their dirty work for him bit by bit. So how did your father become a cut-off sleeper agent? You know, don't you? I don't know all the details. But years ago, he got caught up in illegal money dealings and went to prison. He missed a North Korean contact deadline. After that he's been running ever since. So that's when the misunderstanding, or not even a misunderstanding, started. Your father running. The assassination unit hunting him. That's basically the story, right? Yes. And after that, my mother had me running errands for the Japanese client. The Japanese client. You mean is Black Snake the old man with the white beard, right? I don't know his real name. Black Snake, White Snake, probably him, yeah. Why did you do errands for him? Why didn't you just refuse? Brother, people's lives were in their hands. You think I could just say no? That's absurd. How did you meet your father? Did you go looking for him? No, he would come find us when he needed something. In North Korea, a cut-off agent is treated as a traitor. They send kill teams. Then what about me? If that's true, why should I even cooperate with you at all? Because they don't recycle people. You're on the purge list. They don't just let anyone walk away. Brother, listen, please protect my father and my mother. I'm not asking you to erase our family's crimes. Punish us if you must. But sobbing after everything we've done for them, to just be murdered like that, I can't accept it. I just can't. You're right. The circumstances are complicated, but I'll do everything I can, within the bounds of the law. Thank you, brother. Please do that. I'll reveal my identity to your mother myself and convince her. And I will protect her. Tears welled up in Sang-wook's eyes and spilled over. Don't cry. Now where is your father? Sang-wook did not answer. Where is he? Is he working somewhere? Sobbing, my father? Working? A man being hunted can't hold a job. Then where is he? He's staying there. Where? Tell me. We need to secure him and protect him. Sang-wook leaned in and whispered. He's homeless right now. What? Homeless? At Seoul Station? Busan Station? Which station? I can't say. You can't say? Why do you think I'm asking? Think carefully. My mother is pitiful. When I see her bent back, I feel like my heart is going to burst. I know. I've known since we were kids you've always been more caring than Jung-wook. A better son. Warmer hearted. I saved up some money for her surgery. My brother who works at City Hall took all of it and disappeared. Not a word since. I didn't know that happened. I had no idea. Jung-wook, that bastard, what the hell is wrong with him? That piece of shit. New Year's, Chuseok, he never comes home. He doesn't act like the eldest son at all. When I see a guy like that, what hope is there for our family? Man, I didn't know Jung-wook was that far gone. He's completely worthless. Brother, give me a few days. I'll turn myself in. I promise you, man to man. But you have to tell me everything you know. Next time, I really will. I'll tell you everything. When's next time supposed to come? Just 3 days. That's not long, is it? And you know you're in our custody right now, right? I know I've been caught. If they find out you've been released, what do you think they'll assume? Sang-wook did not respond. If things were normal, there's no way you'd be let go, right? They'll naturally assume you confessed. Sang-wook nodded slightly. So if they find out you're here, they'll send an assassination squad to kill you. To kill you. That could happen, yeah. For a moment, even Jun-tae felt conflicted. Sang-wook, this is a really difficult situation. Honestly, it's not something I can decide on my own. Then what am I supposed to do? But I'll trust you. Even if I get fired for this, I'll let you go temporarily. Really? But for your safety, I'll attach a couple of agents to you. Understood? Brother, are you really going to spread word that I turned informant? Do you want to watch my whole family die? Still, going alone is dangerous. What if they help you from a distance? No, even with them, I have to be alone. I have to be completely alone. Then what if I assign you a skilled female agent? That's even worse. Just trust me for now. I'll send someone discreet. Like in James Bond, you know? Sang-wook shook his head firmly. No, that won't work. They might already know I'm being turned. Sang-wook, where are Black Snake and Gilrimshang right now? I don't know. I really don't. We know your organization's structure. The chain of command, too. You know our chain of command? We're the NIS. Don't underestimate us, or you'll regret it. I know. I'm not trying to disrespect the NIS or anything. Then tell me, who is Gilrimshang? Do you know? Or not? Gilrimshang? Who's Gilrimshang? Jun-tae suddenly slammed the table and raised his voice. You bastard. You really don't know who Gilrimshang is? His voice was sharp as a blade. Anger simmered beneath every word. He stared at Sang-wook with piercing, unrelenting intensity. Jun-tae's eyes were bloodshot with fury. Even his lips trembled. He was on the verge of exploding. Despite approaching him with sincerity, it seemed Sang-wook was deliberately pushing his buttons. Where is Gilrimshang's legitimate base? Where is he right now? Ha brother, I'm exhausted. I'll ask you one more time. Gilrimshang is your superior, isn't he? Brother, I'm shaking. I'm anxious. I'm losing my mind. Help me. Why am I trembling like this? Fine. Let's take a break and continue later. Interrogation lounge. The lounge next to the interrogation room. It was rare for team leader Jun-tae himself to interrogate a suspect. This was one of those cases so serious that Director Cho had personally ordered it. Director Cho walked in. Beside him stood a female agent everyone recognized. Team leader Yoon. Yes, Director. You know who this is, right? Of course. That's Agent Lee. Una, the one who was temporarily assigned to the North Korea Intelligence Center's analysis unit. You also know she was transferred back to the Counterintelligence Analysis Unit in this latest personnel reshuffle. Right? She's a seasoned junior officer. Train her well. Nah, I've known her for a long time. One of the best shots in the NIS. She'll catch on fast. You flatter me. Senior, I'll do my best. You've been receiving OJT training, right? Field training is what really matters. You remember how rough things were during the Gwanghwamun project, when you were deployed for field support, don't you? Yes. Conditions were difficult in many ways back then. I've been studying the investigation, files and materials, but there's still a lot I don't understand. Don't say that. When the director sent you there, I thought we were losing a major asset. You organized the NIS's 50-year counter-espionage history archives, so you must have access to extremely sensitive, classified materials that aren't easy to reach. I guess I'm more of a field agent. It doesn't all sink in just from reading. But I'll learn. Now that I'm back in the investigation unit, I'll give it everything I have. These are the active operation files. Go through them carefully. Yes. I've been reviewing all the open materials. Now that you're back in the investigation bureau, the real 3D line of work, you need to understand exactly how things operate. Yes, Senior. Oh, Team Leader Jun-tae. We're busy. Let's talk later. You'll catch up quickly. I'll work hard. Go back and forth between Team Leader Kong Dae Bomb's Unit 2. Learn from everyone. Yes. I'm rotating between units and learning as much as I can. Director Cho, who had been reviewing the interrogation documents, spoke again. Do you know the first rule of investigation? I was taught that it's investigative security. Right. You must keep your mouth shut, and all 5 senses have to stay sharp. I'll remember that. This is an interrogation. Stay close and learn. Theory doesn't mean much out here. This is psychological warfare. Yes. Interrogation techniques and how you draw out statements are crucial. I'm learning a lot through field training. Team Leader Yoon, when you teach her, do it properly. Don't go easy just because you know her. Push her hard. Yes, Director. Don't worry. I'll train her rigorously. He spoke with confidence about mentoring Una as an investigator. Execution of the Defector. The homeless encampment beneath the streets of Seoul. As night fell, Jung-jae Sang-wook's father was lying among the homeless, trying to sleep. His hair was wild, his skin darkened from exposure, and his long, untrimmed beard made his face look hollow and worn. Under thick eyebrows, his sunken eyes were filled with fear. Malnutrition had left dry sores around his mouth, making him look filthy and broken. Near dawn, someone quietly shook him awake. Shish. Who is it? Comrade, follow us quietly. Jung-jae could not answer. How had they found him here, living as a vagrant? Was it an assassination squad? Or was it a review, maybe even a chance for redemption? Fear and confusion made his mind tighten. Hurry. Come with us. The shadow placed a finger over his lips, threatening him to stay silent. Then tilted his head, ordering him to follow. A chill ran down Jung-jae's spine. Overwhelmed by the Death Reaper-like presence of the man, he obeyed in silence. They walked a short distance and came out to the road. A black van was waiting in the distance. The door opened. Jung-jae quietly climbed inside. Click. The door locked, and the van drove off down the dark highway. Comrade, who do you think we are? Jung-jae could not answer. Did you think you could defect and still live, you treacherous bastard? I did not defect. Is ignoring the party's call a form of surrender? Or is it conversion? I never surrendered. Never. Where did you learn to ignore party orders? Did the rotten, stinking capitalist ideology rot your revolutionary spirit? No, I was in prison. Prison? Why? You even had a legal residency card issued by the party. Why did the South Korean police arrest you? The operation funds were low, so I lent money to civilians. The interest was tempting. Loan sharking? Are you out of your mind? In the history of our republic, you are the first man to be arrested in the South as an economic criminal. I am sorry. I was afraid, so I hid for a long time. You are a worthless scum who disobeys party orders. I did not disobey. We are aware that your cipher tables were leaked. Jung-jae could not reply. Only the headlights of passing cars flashed by in the dark. The man handed him a convenience store bread and a bottle of Bacchus energy drink. Eat. Thank you. Don't thank me. This may be your last meal. Jung-jae ate hungrily, as if he hadn't eaten in days. Yellowed teeth showed. His swollen, split lips bruised from fights among the homeless trembled as he chewed. Then, suddenly, the assassin in the back seat moved. The assassin put on leather gloves. Pulling a small loop between the fingers, a thin wire slid out. He tugged it 2 or 3 times, checking the tension. Then, from behind he looped it around Jung-jae's neck. The wire tightened. Jung-jae thrashed, clawing at his throat. Kicking the front seat, struggling desperately to live. The North Korean agent in the front sneered. Look at the traitor thrashing to live. That's what happens when you defect. You should have lived properly under the leader's love. After a few moments, Jung-jae went still. Now that he's quiet, dispose of him. Yes. I will handle it." The van stopped on a deserted dam bridge near Paldong, outside Seoul. They confirmed Jung-jae was dead. They opened the rear door and dragged out a heavy concrete block. 2 chain hooks had been embedded into it, specially made. They wrapped chains around Jung-jae's torso, legs, and neck, securing him to the concrete. Then they pushed both the concrete block and the body over the edge of the bridge. Splash! A massive spray of water erupted. Weighted by concrete, the body sank rapidly into the depths. Cold, inhuman eyes watched in silence, making sure there would be no escape. It's done. That's how traitors end. Let's move. Ending meant, "Brother, please trust me." Sang-wook trusted Jun-tae and revealed everything. His father living as a homeless man. His mother's bent back. His brother Jung-wook stealing the surgery money. Jun-tae makes his decision. "I'll trust you and release you temporarily." Sang-wook is given 3 days. But then, that very night, Sang-wook's father, Lee Jung-jae, sleeping in Seoul's underground passage. "Comrade, follow us quietly. He's caught by the assassination squad. Did you think you could live after defecting? You bastard." A black van. Paldong Dam Bridge. Wire strangulation. Dumped into the water tied to concrete. Splash. This is the end of all defectors, you understand? Sang-wook doesn't know yet. While he's been given 3 days. His father has already sunk to the bottom of the cold Paldong Dam. Meanwhile, Lee Una has returned to the investigation team. "I'm back in the investigation unit and will dedicate all my passion." Is this just a coincidence? Or, and what if the assassination squad discovers that Sang-wook has been released? If he was released normally, they'd think he confessed, right? Jun-tae's warning becomes reality. In episode 36, Sang-wook's life hangs in the balance. Please look forward to episode 36. Your subscriptions and likes give great strength to creators. Thank you.